There's something ineffable about using a BlackBerry in 2014. Some of it is the pure nostalgia that comes with a 15-year-old brand, but the bigger part is the software. BlackBerry 10 is a blend of old and new, a kind of hodgepodge of traditional successes alongside more exotic ideas that couldn't flourish elsewhere. And while the company continues to suffer from carrier woes and a steady loss of market share, it's by no means taking these punishments sitting down. Its latest operating system update just recently cleared US carrier approval, bringing a host of important upgrades to the BlackBerry experience, and we're here to take a look at it. I'm Michael Fisher with Pocketnow, and this is our video review of the new software powering one of mobile's oldest brands, BlackBerry 10.2.1. BlackBerry first officially announced the improvements contained in this update back in January, but as American carriers have only recently gotten around to approving the update, the list bears a quick review. 10.2.1 brings enhancements to the BlackBerry Hub, a simplified dialer, lock screen messages and picture unlock capability, new quick settings, new group support in SMS and email, offline reading in the browser, sync enhancements, automatic app updates, a new device manager, and enterprise upgrades we won't cover here. It also enables the FM radio on BlackBerries that have FM tuners installed, and perhaps most crucially, it makes third-party Android apps much easier to install. If that sounds like a lot to swallow, it is, and it's not even the complete list. But BlackBerry has implemented the improvements without disrupting the flow of BlackBerry 10, which we've praised in our reviews of the Z30, Q10, and others. To see those reviews and our other BlackBerry coverage, follow us on social media and subscribe here on YouTube. Swiping between cards and the app stack is as fluid as ever, and the hub is just a peek away as before. We still love the unified inbox, which continues to reflect BlackBerry's expertise in messaging, and there are more options for managing behavior now. The new message banners are a great addition, one we've been asking for since BlackBerry 10's debut. They render the entire experience much more glanceable than before, obviating the need to peek quite as often. Probably our favorite messaging addition, though, is the new pinch to filter command, which is a genius move. We have ours set to display unread notifications on pinch so that we can immediately display the messages we haven't yet responded to, but you can set it to do whatever you want. Other features have appeared, like text wrapping in emails, general search improvements, image resizing, server-side deletion, and more. Everything you'd expect from a world-class messaging platform, and most of what we wanted in the original BlackBerry 10. Unfortunately, the hub hasn't been sped up in general. Marking prior messages as read is possible, but it's still cumbersome and still quite slow, especially on older devices like the Q10. This sluggishness extends to individual messages as well, to the point where even opening a Twitter mention can entail a significant delay. These pauses might seem insignificant, but they stack up over time to make one of BlackBerry's best features one of its most frustrating. Counterbalancing that frustration is the platform's enhanced Android app support. BlackBerry 10 has always run Android apps, but now it's much easier to install them. It's a simple matter of finding the APK for the app you're looking for and installing it from the browser. We've had good luck with sites like APK Train, but you can even install hubs like the Amazon App Store if you're looking for something a little more legitimate. This is, without question, 10.2.1's most significant upgrade, since it throws open the doors to a much broader app selection than exists in BlackBerry world. The apps don't all run without incident. Titles which rely on Google Play services won't work without some hackarounds. Security risks are a bit higher, and updates are nowhere near as convenient as on an actual Android device. Some apps just plain don't run at all. But if you can get around the stumbling blocks, you can run hundreds of thousands of Android apps on your BlackBerry. A huge payoff that makes the inconvenience worth it if you're a hardcore BlackBerry devotee. Back to the native updates. They run the gamut from the curious to the handy. The new picture unlock isn't groundbreaking, but it certainly stands out. Same for the new dialer, which now offers text replies, and the quick settings drop-down menu, which brings faster system toggles. It's also nice to be able to save web pages for later viewing. Yeah, these upgrades are kind of small potatoes, but they make BlackBerry feel a little more modern, a little less stodgy. And the more utilitarian improvements, like the automatic software updates, device manager, and battery life enhancements, are certainly welcome as well. On the more creative side, BlackBerry has given thought to some little things, like calendar reminders. If a reminder pops up and you know you're going to be late, you can tell the BlackBerry that, and it will tell the people you're meeting with, which is pretty cool. It's these little touches that push an already smooth and smart experience into the territory of something special. We just wish there were more such touches throughout the OS, or that they'd appeared sooner. Unlike bigger brands, this company doesn't have the luxury of muddling along by competing with its past self. People need a reason, a wow factor, to choose BlackBerry over the competition, and since 10.2.1 doesn't bring that necessarily, we're still left waiting for the next version to blow our socks off. A sadly familiar refrain. But 10.2.1 is the best version of the platform yet, by a long shot. It's a significant upgrade to the unique hodgepodge that is BB10, one that brings current BlackBerry owners a small step closer to parity with their iOS and Android-toting compatriots, while also reminding the world that BlackBerry may be down, but it's not out. Not yet.